Shalom. Peace. You cannot have peace in your life if you do not have faith. This is why James says, show me your faith without works, and I'll show you my faith by what I do. Because my shalom is not built into, because when we say shalom, what are we thinking? Shalom is kind of sitting back with our arms crossed, just kind of relaxing, got a soda in our hand, watching the ball game. That's shalom, that's peace. Shalom, according to the Scriptures, is doing what the Creator asked you to do, knowing that everything that the results happen come from Him. So it doesn't matter. When you go to work, you are working for Him. When you give an offering, you're giving to Him. Everything that you do, whether you speak to your spouse, whether you bless your children, it's Emunah, and because the results are not yours. You know, I got into a conversation with somebody, speaking of giving the offering, and they were giving at their local congregation, and then they found out that the pastor had done something bad. I won't say what it is, but he got involved with some sin. And what did they do? They stopped giving. Now, I want to challenge that. I mean, I would have done the same thing. But see, that is not a biblical concept, because that means that you're giving to the man. That person was giving to the man, was never giving to God. Because you don't pull away your sheep from the kingdom because you don't like something that's said. Because you don't like the way somebody acted. Who are you to threaten God with what He's given you? Is this making sense? And unfortunately, this is what we do. We withhold what we have been commanded to give to forward His kingdom because we're in charge. Wait a minute. I thought the Levites, man, I mean, they were required to give 10%. They didn't care if the guy was a grouch when they brought their sheep. They still had to give it. It's not your problem when you give and it's misused, is it? Because you gave it to Him. You gave it to Him. Emunah is not concerned with the results. Emunah is concerned with just the action of serving. Come and join us as we travel back in time 4,000 years ago to discover exactly where the holidays of Christmas, Easter, and even Valentine's Day come from. Why do we celebrate the birth of Jesus on December 25th? Whose birthday really is on December 25th? Where did we come up with December 25th? Where did the star on top of the Christmas tree come from? Where did the Christmas tree itself come from? Where did St. Nicholas come from? Are we sure that St. Nicholas even existed? Have you ever wondered where the famous phrase, ho, 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 comes from? It comes from the late 1600s when they used to have plays, and before the devil would come on stage, he would announce himself by saying, ho, ho, ho. Did you know that original Santa's elves weren't little guys that made toys? They were Krampus demons that would punish the children if they weren't good for that year, while St. Nicholas would give them gifts if they were good. Who is the Easter Bunny? Where did we get Easter eggs from? Why do we celebrate Easter on the first Sunday after the vernal equinox? Did you know that Christmas was illegal in the United States until the mid-1800s? Can we celebrate these holidays according to the Bible? This is by far the most popular video on the internet on the history of Christmas and Easter. This video has changed hundreds of thousands of people's lives, and it will change your life too.